Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the postseason. I'm James Cybulski. Game 3 is set to go down. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Puck is dropped and this playoff battle is underway. And that's intercepted. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Eichel's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Feeds it on over to Theodore. Works it across to Stone. Moves it up through the middle to the right. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Looking to set up offensively. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Hard hit frees up the puck. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Oh, and he whiffs. Puck picked up by Hanifin. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Nugent Hopkins has won the draw inside his own end. And he takes the pass. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hurdle. Here's a shot. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Vegas has it against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Barbashev. And he gets a piece of that one and denies him.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
That's a great heads-up play to bring up the pass. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Broken up at center by Anderson. The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And he was ready for that save. And it's a quick pass to Walman. Too much congestion in front. Eichel's going to play it against the half wall. And he makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes a shot. Turned aside with the blocker by Chari. And here's the pass to Kapanen. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Takes the feed. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. Jari's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and the lane's clogged up blocking that. Sends it into the offensive zone. Vegas will play it from behind the net. Oh, what a save with the glove by Hill.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Vegas is across the blue line. Trying to clear. And they get it out. Feeds the puck over to Eichel. And he takes the feed. Across the line, down the left wall. Single stop by Hill. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Angles it over to Theodore. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Quick pass to Draisaitl. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they take care of business on the play. Passes it over. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Moves it to Hurdle. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Sends it out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Here in the back half of this period, still looking for our first goal. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Here comes the call. Nurse is going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Oilers win it in the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And that's deflected. Edmonton's across the blue line. Fires it on net. Oh, and uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Hill. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Here's a short pass to Eichel. The Golden Knights ready to go on the attack. And makes the save. Quick feed to Eichel. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
He's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Eichel's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Draisaitl's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Kapanen. Puck grab by Emerson. The Golden Knights fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Can't get it to go. Taken by Henrique. Sends it in deep. The Golden Knights have it behind the cage. Vegas plays it along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass across to Korczak. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Dishes it to Henrique. Slides the puck across to Wallman. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck up to Hurdle. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. They put the puck into the offensive end. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. And he makes a save there. Pass back to the point. Moves it quickly over to Korczak.
Kapanen stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into the play quickly.
Quick pass to Sissons. Oh, he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Hey, a lot of people excited this opening period comes to an end, one of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Golden Knights have held the majority of possession time through 20 minutes in this game here, James. I think that they got to just stay the course. They're doing all the right things, in particular in the offensive zone, to get the puck. Now they just got to drive the net a little bit more. I know it can be frustrating, but eventually they'll break through.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Eichels won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Moves it to Hanifin. Gaining momentum up along the side. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here's a short pass to Marner. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
But he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Great defensive stick work on the play. Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Johnson is on rebound and tucks it in.
James, these are the types of goals that wind up in the video session the next day because there's a relentless work to it. It's a tenacity to get your own rebound off the initial shot. I love the work ethic on this board.
Edmonton's got up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Makes a save.
Jari's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
The Oilers are in transition. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Oh, my goodness, he's on fire in goal. Poked away at center ice. Puts it on net. Comes up with a stop. And that pass goes off a stick. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. This is an example of how playing off of the puck leads to playing with the puck, James. And this is how you can be effective. You have a good stick position, and then you can get a good read because you're close enough to the play. You get the pick-off, and then you get rewarded with a goal. And with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
The Oilers are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Quick feed to Carlson. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Nugent-Hopkins. Moves it quickly over to Smith. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Roslovic. Makes the save. Vegas has possession of the puck. Moves it to Smith. Oh, look at this chance. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
McDavid's being relied upon for offense here, James, and why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Edmonton's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Blocked aside. Slides it on over to Henrique. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Tries to feed it over to Theodore. Now scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Well, goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
The Golden Knights counter-strike here in the second, and Cheryl, they've got some life in them.
Yeah, they've created some momentum for themselves, and that's because they've just stuck with the game plan. They've held possession, and they're rewarded for it.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Eichel's got it against the boards. Here's a blast. Off target!
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a prime-time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Slides it diagonally to Dickinson. Takes the feed from the left side. And he gets just enough to keep it out. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Hannafin's getting called for tripping.
The PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Edmonton sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Denied that one. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Edmonton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Pushes it across to McDavid. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Gets it out of his own end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes the feed from his own end. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Howden with the stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Slides it across. They score! Power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. The goaltender may want this one back as he looks and opens up the 5-hole, and this is because he shows good patience to open it up.
Extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play an attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Solid check to slow him down. Takes the feed. Tries to get it to McNabb. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hill! Well past the midway mark of this period, Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Here's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Golden Knights need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. Eichel's won the draw. They'll look to set up. Denies him with the save. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Intercepted in the offensive end by Stone. Turns it aside with the glove.
Jarry's save percentage has been excellent. He's faced a high volume of shots. He's making key saves at the right time, but his offense is also generating. It's awfully nice when the coach can look at the bench and the goaltender know that everyone's firing.
The Oilers start with the puck in their own end. Edmonton's looking to break out. And that's intercepted by Stone.
Vegas is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck against the wall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Oilers gain the zone. Nice stop by Hill. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Oilers gain control of it. Battle along the wall. Trying to clear the puck. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
See players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Golden Knights get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed, and they attacked the net.
Gets the puck in deep. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Avoids the defender. And he keeps that one out. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. From one end of the blue line to the other. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Sometimes when you're down and out in a game, it's all about that next shift. You take it one at a time, you chip away at the lead, and you find yourself at evens. This is a momentum switch here now, James. It's what they can do next to see if they can go ahead.
Have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck off the draw. On the attack along the boards. The Golden Knights take possession in the defensive end. And they're in the final minute of the second. Feeds the puck across to Roman. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And let's see what the call is. Anderson's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
A tight game at the end of the period, and you take a penalty. Your PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
Another power play opportunity coming up here. Take the puck and manages to clear the zone. The Oilers gain possession, and it's kicked away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Handles it along the blue line. And one last save. for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. Edmonton's man advantage is still intact as this period gets underway, and they win the draw. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Works it across to Draisaitl. Sends it down low. And that's just out of reach. Lets it go. Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Trying to get it out of their own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
McDavid finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Over the line they come, and he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Here's a chance! Denied by the goaltender. Gains the zone through the middle. Vegas plays it along the wing. The Oilers have it now. Moves the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
The setters will glide into the dot. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Angles it over to Stone. Big-time stop.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Quick pass across to Kapanen. They've got numbers. Passes it in front. They score! Hang on here. They're moving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Taken along the wall by Kapanen. Shot! And makes the save.
Hill's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Carries it across the line. And the defenders come up with the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Dickinson. And that one's stopped.
It really to maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And now it's grabbed by Roslovic. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Vegas has it in their own zone. Colasar's lugging the puck. Quick feed to Eichel. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Fires it! And he had the answer on that one. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Bowman's got the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Oilers will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the face-off.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
And the puck clears the zone. Slips by the check. With the stop. The Oilers have it against the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And they send it down the ice. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Comes up with the stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Vegas wins the draw from the blue line. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Penalty coming up here. As the official makes their way over to the bench to talk to the coach. I mean, this game is anybody's game right now, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, it's a critical juncture as well here, James, and the coach wants an explanation as to why the official's making the call at this time.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
And the puck's kicked free. Battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Draisaitl. The Oilers' penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Here he is on the redirect. And that caroms off a body in traffic. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Digging in here along the boards. And sends it just out of reach. Grabbed along the boards by Frederick. The Golden Knights will kill off a few extra seconds now. Vegas has it near the wall. And that's off a stick. And he turned that one aside. Tries to feed it over to McDavid. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Takes a slap shot from the point. And that doesn't reach the net. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Churi. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. Here's a race for the loose puck. Vegas takes hold of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Pass it up ahead. Edmonton's got the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's gobbled up and will get a whistle for a face-off.
Jari's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical. And he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Golden Knights gain possession in their own end. And that pass is redirected. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scores! And they take a drive to clutch city as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Edmonton's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
The Golden Knights grab possession of the puck. Taken by Eichel. That's not a midair using great hand-eye coordination. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Coughs it up on the play. Edmonton's got possession here in the neutral zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Sends it quickly to Eichel. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Puck scooped up by Theodore. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. The Oilers will play it from the corner. Vegas has it behind the cage. Taken along the wall by Stone. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Feeds it over. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Loses the coverage there. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. A critical call here in this third period, and the coach wants a few words or maybe a harsh words.
The coach has no question incensed with the officiating in this game and this mismanagement of it, James. But he wires it off the post. Sometimes that's a testament to the goaltender being good position when you miss by inches.
Draisaitl ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. The Oilers take possession here in the open ice. Dishes it off. And he shuts the ball out. Sissons and company still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Steps in and takes the puck. Backhander, and the puck banks off the glove. And a quick save on that one. Scores! And they do it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off. At times, the game can be a game of ping-pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
neutral zone. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Handles the puck. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. 3-0 lead. There's still one more game to go, but this feels over right now.
Yeah, it feels over, but it isn't. I mean, there have been comebacks of this nature, James, so you know that the coaching staff will be preaching, listen, let's continue to do what we've been doing all series long. We've had good habits. We've really owned play. Now it's about really finishing, but we've got to do it now.
Well, that'll do it for tonight's postseason action, but the playoffs roll on, and we will see you at the next game. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.